Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the cast-off. Sorry for any issues you may be suffering right now. Our team is on it, but we're good. Go ahead and continue the show anyway. We've gone through 6 people. We've selected 3. Let's take a look at our big 3 so far. First, it's Bradley, who rocks a double E at the end of his first name, hence his gamer tag. It's double E. And we're going to see Pattern making his return after getting denied in the semifinals of Season 1. He is back for a second chance here in Season 2. And joining him in our third spot is Mr. Bio, a guy who says he knows a lot about the game, had a very strong intro, but Ben was not impressed with his initial cast.
I think it was just me. I think there was some teetering on the fence.
The energy was lackluster at times, for sure.
Like I just think I was the only one that went with it. No.
I was very close to leaning on that X.
That's what I'm saying.
And he slid right underneath it.
I think, do you agree with what Chris just said?
Yeah.
So he's the lowest of the 3 thus far.
Yeah.
Who do you have, Matt, as the number 1 so far?
I thought Pattern was pretty strong. It seemed like he worked on a lot of the stuff we gave him criticism for at the end of Season 1. Seems a lot more comfortable now. I mean, that intro is completely different than the one from Season 1. If you remember, the Season 1, he's just kind of sitting in a chair, just like talking to you mundane.
Ballet shoes.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I remember about Pattern. Seems to be a lot more confident in himself, and it definitely showed in his cast.
Confidence is everything, boys and girls, and we're getting into another contestant now. Let's look at contestant number 7 today. This is Sean Egger, better known as Drumroll. Now,
I love pictures the best.
If you remember this guy, he's a little bit more confident looking. This is, I believe, a return player as well.
Because he had, his fun fact was, I play the drums.
And then he didn't play the drums.
And I said he should have played the drums. Like, if you put fun fact, I sing for me. Like, do what you have as your fun fact.
Other fun facts, he used to play ice hockey a lot before he had knee surgery, and he can't grow facial hair. Welcome to the club. I'm 28 with a baby face.
It's true.
Matt's like, I'm sorry, fuck it, I have a carpet on mine.
Ooh, I like this. Favorite esports caster, Rambo, on the analyst desk. Okay. I like that.
Calls it out. Black Ops 1 and 2, his favorite Call of Duty games.
Smart man, smart man.
And, of course, he is a student down at the Florida Gulf Coast University. So that's Drumroll. We've met him once before, but let's take a look at his second introduction.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Sean Egger. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and this is my second time auditioning for the cast-off. So last time I was on the show, I got 2 X's, one from Benson and one from Mr. X. So last time around, I picked the hard point, which was a mistake for me because it was probably the hardest thing for me to solo cast over. And this time, I chose Search and Destroy because it plays more to my analytical side.
Yes!
And my style of casting.
You listen.
So a few fun facts about myself. I do play the drums, as my alias suggests. I also
that
produce
is his tag
music.
of the shirt.
I play a lot of Call of Duty. I'm on Twitter, Reddit a lot, and I'm a frequent viewer of the esports report. Hashtag Quickscope Mr. X.
Yo!
Second time submitting to the cast.
Bang, bang!
I really just wanted to participate in Call of Duty esports in one way or another because it was the esport that really introduced me to the world of esports, and ever since then I've been absolutely hooked. And I want to participate, whether it's through playing at events or participating as in casting or streaming or producing content on my YouTube channel, whichever way I can contribute to the community. I just want to be a part of it in a big way.
And backwards, yeah.
So hopefully with this submission I can keep the dream alive. No X's this time, please. And yeah, thanks for... Oh my god. Has my shirt been...
What is this?
Yeah! The drums! He's playing the drums! Yes!
White guy dance.
Yes! Yes! It's incredible!
That is the go-to white guy dance. Just put your head back and just like kind of bob. Yeah, no.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Huge difference from Season 1.
Yes! Don't even... There was nothing negative that can be said about that.
All right, let's see what you guys said negatively about him last time. Here's a look at his first cast off Season 1.
We're going to hold this garbage time on the back hill. But at this point, it's all about that rotation to the next hill. As we see, Aware, they are spawning up over pipe side, and we have 2 members of FaZe set up and rotated for the next hill. That is Slasher and Enable. Enable's going to pick off one.
All right, I remember his cast now. You guys were kind of on him for the delivery and the speed.
Yep.
I think I let him pass because he was very accurate throughout his call. But I want to see, has he been able to pick up That kind of monotone delivery, the slow delivery. Yes, he plays the drums, Ben.
Yes.
And
he listened as well.
You told him to be more analytical. Here is his Search and Destroy cast.
Let's go.
All right, this is round 11 between Optic Gaming
Good
and
energy.
Team Caliber here on Drift, Search, and Destroy. Optic is currently up 1-0 in this series. Switching over to Karma, who's sniping this B side. He is Optic Gaming's newest addition, taking the place of Nate Shot, throwing a stun out B. But Scump is in your kill feed first, taking out Sharp, and Neslo is there immediately for the trade. Karma does see Neslo retreating, so he's going to pull out this sniper, see if he can get a pick, but it's a little bit too late. Neslo has regrouped with his teammates, bottom B, but Team Caliber, they're going to notice that Optic Gaming is set up perfectly over at B. They actually fully stacked that bomb site this time. They're not going to break it anytime soon. Karma pulling out the snipe, seeing if he can spot anyone on rotation. He does see Theory, so he's going to call that out to his teammates. Now what you're going to see here, you're going to see Optic. They're going to be pushing out Team Caliber's rotation, following in their exact footsteps. Really Formal, rocking this IMR, leading the charge. I think he's going to spot Gunjar there, bottom lodge. But Gunjar, he's going to peek, and he's going to take out Crimsix. Formal's there for the trade. Almost a two-piece by Gunjar. Formal didn't hit his shots right there. But it is now 2v2. Karma and Formal versus Neslo. In theory, Neslo is putting that bomb down at A, 14 caliber.
With the energy.
So we got Karma, he's sniping this mid-ramp. Formal's going to hop up top this carousel. He does see Neslo. Neslo, for some reason, just pushed Formal. Gave away a free kill. Now it's a 1v2 for Theory. Let's see if he can clutch this up. Karma is going to spot Theory in the back right there. It looks like Formal's on bomb. Theory really has to check this bomb if he wants to win this round for his team. He's going to cook a nade here, but it's a little bit too late. Karma is going to take out Theory. The nade is going to explode and kill Formal, but that doesn't matter. Karma is there for the defuse with 20 seconds left. Optic is going to take map number 2. Now, the key factor for me in this game was how quickly Optic Gaming realized Team Caliber's rotation and acted upon it. And then Neslo sacrificing himself for some reason to Formal mid-map instead of playing for his life was a key factor that helped Optic Gaming win this map number 2.
Just shut up. Just shut up. You said it. Just stop talking. Stop talking.
I thought it was pretty strong
honestly,
throughout the whole thing.
He mentioned
number 2
really,
overall for me.
He mentioned 2 really good things. Number 1 was the rotation from TK and then how quickly Optic rotated. Number 2 was the crazy play from Neslo. Like, that was a really weird play from Neslo. Like, he basically just jumped out and sacrificed himself. He was like, kill me! Just kill me
Neslo's like, I'm a sub. I'm just going to challenge.
And sometimes this works.
Right, and he pointed that out. He was like, that was a really strange play from Neslo. He didn't need to do that. They had bomb down. The ending just kind of just plummeted into a mess. But I shall forgive it.
I'm a fan. I was a fan. That was good.
He gets a big old yes from me.
I know that you watched that video multiple times. Credit to you for taking the time to prepare for this. Can you do it live, drum roll? Now, in this season, you get the opportunity. I'm going to give him a pass as well.
Yep.
Good. I'm glad. He played the drums.
Much improved.
He gets a yes from me.
I was really impressed by the way he stepped up his play-by-play. From the first submission to this one, there was so much more energy. There was so much faster delivery coming from him as well.
I think he was more comfortable. I think that's what the key was.
It's all about drumming. Just got to get your intro video, include some drums.
Get a yes from me.
Awful joke about Van's t-shirts being inside out that Ben loves forever.
That was all. Oh, come on. That was good.
It was.
That was
quality editing, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Drumroll is moving in as our 4th contestant selected so far to make it to the later stages. Up next, though, we have contestant number 8. This is going to be Kyle Coots, another guy that we see on Twitter all the time. Chef Coots, always tweeting at us. Big fan of the Esports Report and all of our major events. His favorite Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. Current profession in his possessions, he is a chef. He won the first place in a charity beard and mustache competition.
They have that?
That's awesome. We should put you in for a charity beard and mustache competition, Matt.
Wow.
You could do pretty well.
Why should you be on the cast-off? I'm not even going to read this. It is a 9-page essay.
All right. Cliffs. 31 years old. Been playing since Nintendo.
If he puts his heart into something, there's no reason he's not going to accomplish it.
Ever since a child, he wanted to make a cool career playing video games.
And that's good enough for me. Let's let him tell us a little bit about himself. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the MLG's Cast-Off Season 2. I am Kyle Coots, also known as Chef Coots on Xbox Live. I live in Valparaiso, Indiana. I'm 31 years old and I'm married, and I'll be having a baby boy in July. I absolutely love video gaming, and not only that, but I love casting. I think casting brings the intensity to the video game that the video game's kind of missing. Have you ever watched a stream without any casting and watched a league match? It's kind of boring if you ask me. And that that's what I end up doing. I end up casting over it. Sometimes I even mute the matches, and I like to cast over them as well for practice. I think casting is just, it's brilliant. You bring a new aspect to the game because you're able to sit there and analyze and make the intensity of the game, because some people out in the crowd, they may not necessarily know that this is a huge play. Getting that kill before the uplink, that was a big play. That's going to allow the team that extra 15 seconds to hold on to the ball. So I really hope to hear from you guys soon. I think the MLG community is an awesome community. You guys are all great out there. You know, video games, they bring families together. They bring friends together, all to accomplish one simple goal. And that's whatever the mission may be in the video game. So I really hope to see you guys out there. And again, this is Chef Coots, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you, Chef. First and foremost, congratulations on the baby boy headed our way in July. It's a full month. X Games is a whole month ahead of this, so you don't have to worry about any travel complications if you make it there.
That would be the worst thing ever.
Just bring the baby.
Choose between a gold medal and your child.
Gold medal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'd have to go with the baby.
Shh. You're whipped.
Pregnant ladies aren't allowed to travel, but I'd still try and smuggle her to Austin. Double down. All right. That was Chef Coots. Just initial impressions here.
Oh, that was good.
I love that he's 31, still able to rock a Spider-Man thing on his light. You know, a little pull down.
Be a child at heart.
He's got
the passion.
He's got games in the background, so you can tell that, you know, he's still into it, rocking the posters. And I was reading here, he's hosted 2 internet radio shows and a weekly web show on YouTube and Ustream. So he's got a little bit of experience in front of the camera. I want to hear how he is on the mic, though, because doing play-by-play is totally different than delivering the news.
On board with Neslo subbing for TK against Optic Gaming in Season 2 League matches. Optic up 2-0 in the series currently, tied 2-2 in the second round of CTF Ascend. Neslo underground with the flag. He's going to turn and burn on Formal. Then he's going to fall to Scumpy. Scumpy's going to pick up Sharp as well for a 2-piece. Karma going for the capture. He's going to fall as well to Goon. Goon one more. He's going to shoot a stun at Crim6 and try and drop him. Crim's going to get the capture and then turn and drop Goonjar. Crim currently sitting at, let's say, 20-12 right now, trying to add some more to it. More importantly, the slaying power from Optic Formal at 29-18. He's just been dominant this match. Crim's going to be tagged up a couple times and go ahead and fall. Formal's going to fall. Scumpy's coming up underground by the stairs. He's going to get tagged up and fall.
Kyle, I got to get out right there, buddy.
Goonjar in the maze, shots fired, trying to get him underground. He's going to turn, he's going to see someone, he's going to get that punch. Nice shot, Goonjar. Looking like Mayweather out there. He's going to search around, he's going to get one more and add to it, not in my maze. He's going to go in and fall. Theory with the flag and maze right now, shots fired, he's going to fall and drop the flag. Optic needs to get the return, Sharp grabs the flag, he's going to run for it. Can Optic catch up to him? 2-3 right now. Crim6 got the flag. He's going to push through tunnels as well. Both flags are now going to be at opposite sides of the map. We're going to have a stalemate for a moment, but I don't think anyone sees Karma coming up from underground. He's going to jump up. Shots fired. Flag down. Return. Crim6 going to go ahead and drop that capture in. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back after these commercials.
Oh, he just lacked that little bit of energy. That was the big thing for me there. I think that maybe comes down to a little bit of nerves. Well, anything else?
He had a joke in there. He had knowledge bomb about Neslo filling in as his sub. Yep. He called out things pretty accurate. He used my turn and burn as one of the call-outs, but it was just the difference in the delivery, the tone, the energy.
The tone and the energy is just way down for me.
Yeah, and also he falls. He falls. The triple falls.
Everybody's
not Niagara. Can't do it.
Yeah. No. But again, technically sound. He knows what he's trying to say, just didn't really deliver it in the way I think he was trying to.
Coots, I think you were trying to cast as if the baby was already here and it was sleeping. Wake it up. You gotta get a little bit more energy behind it. And I don't know if that is a natural casting style to him. Maybe he would be a little bit better in a analytical suited position because
breaking down plays.
He speaks pretty slow. He seems very analytical, judging by the essay he wrote on why he should be in the cast-off. He's very educated, and I think you got potential. Definitely someone that we appreciate being in the community, but I don't see you as a play-by-play caster.
Should have done the S&D.
Yeah, I think just needed a lot more energy. Otherwise, pretty accurate all around.
Everything he
seems
said
like a great guy.
was technically sound. He needs another go-to other than he falls.
Yep.
Like, give us something like he shuts him down or he takes him out.
Before you
picks up
fix
the
your
kill.
verbiage, fix the energy.
Yeah,
That's number
but
one.
I think that's really easy to fix. I think energy is something really easy to fix.
it wasn't. It
Have a
wasn't.
coffee, like-
I will say it was not easy for me to fix.
No, it wasn't. I was on his.
It
Go
was
back and watch some Black Ops 2
Really?
from Mr. X. I'd be
All
in
Puckett
between
would scream is,
commercials.
"Yo, be energetic," and I was
Like,
that's
Matt.
difficult.
Matt,
Really?
I'm here. You're right here, Matt. I need you to at least meet me in the middle. And he would just come back down here and just.
Be all quiet.
Matt,
Right.
when was
Whiskey
that turning
voice,
point in your career that you found, okay, I think I can bring the hype. I think I can keep up
I
with the
think
rest.
honestly, once I stopped everything with like Cole, and I took myself like directly away from like the players in the game, because I remember like casting Black Ops 2, I was still playing. So somebody would do something like crazy, and I would be like, well, I can do that. So I'm like, I didn't get that excited over it. To be quite honest, like
all the time.
I was like, I can, like that's something like I can do. I wasn't too excited about it. Ghosts, once I started to get away from like playing completely and like just spent like pretty much a whole year just like watching, especially because I wasn't allowed in the booth anymore, stuff like that. I was sitting like watching everybody cast, kind of took everything in, and then after that, once I distanced myself from everybody, then I was like, okay, like now I understand, like this is a big play. Let me kind of put my energy into it.
Now, was it something that you just kind of picked up on? You're like, oh, here's one of those hype moments where I should just go off? Or
I mean, I put like a ton of time into it. Like I watched a ton of casted matches, like more than I am comfortable telling people I have watched. But
that's why I know the most.
It's something I wanted to do. So it's like you put the time in. Like I'm always like, there's no sense in doing something if you're gonna be like mediocre at it. You might as well just be the best at whatever. So you just kind of go for it.
I like it. Smart
Very
man.
smart.
Well, that was Kyle coming in as contestant 8. We have one more spot on today's show. And I got our next contestant, another throwback. Paradox is making his return to the show. This is a guy I thought had the #1 original cast-off submission. He was incredible in his interview, but more importantly, he killed it in his Detroit play-by-play.
Is that
He's
correct?
Still a student down in
What's that?
Detroit, Michigan. And what's that?
It's over 5,000 games.
Wow.
5,500 games rated.
Yo, dude, you gotta sell that.
Yo, I would love to play
No, but
Magnavox Odyssey.
That's at the university though. Like he works at the university computer and video game archive,
It's
so he helps like maintain.
Oh,
the
still
selection
get on
community.
eBay. They won't notice if 1 or 2 are missing. Puckett 111 might be my name on eBay. Just sell it.
Just have a look. Oh, yeah. The cast off season 1 was a big opportunity for me. Never thought I'd be able to really cast Call of Duty, let alone have the chance to get feedback from casters and fans alike. Found that my play-by-play style is the strongest part of my casting, yet I have a distinct passion for the analytical side of the game. Being able to bring the hype while simultaneously seeing and pointing out strategies is key for any caster, and I feel that my experiences in Season 1 helped me grow as a caster. Now that I'm back, I'm ready to show off what I have learned and hopefully win a trip to the X Games.
All right, guys, if you didn't meet him last season, here he is once again, Paradox.
I want to see God RX. I'm going to turn into him off the break, see what he's going to do across the mid. He's looking, sends a couple of nades down. Those are actually stuns. He sees Legal on the top. He's going to get 1. He's going to see 2 in there. I have the COD vision on. We get 1. We get 1 more from Chino. Chino's going to take out Twiz. We're going to see Vexy.
That was so painful because I remember going after the initial submission, we all had him as like our #1, #2 guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy that
You could tell he was
win it.
nervous though. I remember
He
like
was so nervous.
So that was where he bombed out of Season
Yeah.
1. It was just kind of a different energy. He slipped up quite a bit from what I remember and froze up in 1 or 2 spots. And it was once he got paired with another caster is where he really got shaky. But let's meet him once again. This is the intro video from Quentin Johnson. Paradox is back once again from Detroit, Michigan.
Guess who's back?
Hi, yes.
So, my name's Quentin Johnson, also known as Paradox.
He upgraded
You
his
may
headset.
remember me from Season 1 of the cast.
Yeah.
And, going into that, I had absolutely no casting experience whatsoever.
I was just trying to follow a dream. I didn't really go as far as I wanted to, but since my time on the show ended, I've been working and developing as a caster. The feedback that I got from not only Puckett, Benson, and Mr. X, but from the subreddit and YouTube comments has really helped me get comfortable with talking about Call of Duty esports and casting matches. I've been watching more streams, taking more notes, working with other casters, and critiquing myself, most importantly, to become the best caster I can be. In addition to the time I spend watching and playing Call of Duty, I spend a lot of time at work at the university's computer and video game archive, where I've been able to talk to a lot of people who are passionate about other esports, and these people have helped me see where competitive COD can go. And you know, we got a glimpse of that this past year at COD Champs, actually last month. It hasn't been that long. The teams, stories, and plays were all intensified to a point that we had never seen before, and I want to help take COD esports to the next level. I think that casting will play a big part in the future of the scene, because being able to keep fans engaged and excited while welcoming new people is something that a caster must be willing to take head on. And of course, it's not the only thing a caster has to be able to do, but I'm ready to play my part in a community that I love. Casting is such a staple in esports, and I would like to be a part of it. I've grown, I've practiced, I'm ready.
He sounds ready, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do an intro video. If you're not fun, if you're not creative, you don't have any great ideas, just be heartfelt like that.
That was just well spoken.
Season 1, he had that alien headset. I was like,
we said it, we're like,
yo, what's this Batman?
Like, is that dude wearing a helmet right now?
Damn, like, where's you got his headset from?
I
love it.
I like that he really listened to not just the feedback from us. He also kind of went and read some other people's comments. You can't always just base the feedback off of the internet, especially YouTube and Reddit, because people are mean heroes behind their keyboards. But I love that he did what I did, and that was getting into it and trying to improve by listening to yourself, writing down what you think you did well, what you think you did wrong, and address that. Ben's still giggling.
Sorry.
You don't like the keyboard heroes?
Huh?
Where?
It was just funny.
All right, continue.
It was Matt's face made that just happen.
Yeah, no. You can't listen to everything people just write. Or else you'll find yourself in a very dark place.
We're talking about different parts of your body. We're going to get into the cast, though. This is Paradox Round 2 here from Season 2.
Round 11 here, Drift Search and Destroy between Optic Gaming and Team Caliber. On board with Neslo, the bomb carrier for this TK squad as they try to push in the B. However, Optic is just stacked, playing patiently, and that patience is about to play off. Scumpy's able to take out Sharp. However, Neslo is right there to back up Scump. Neslo rotating back to his teammates. Effective trading going on here with about a little over a minute left. Neslo regrouping with his squad and is starting to rotate over to the A bomb site. Optic just sitting back, chilling at B, trying to see if TK is going to make another push. Karma looking over the middle of the map, the two-time world champion. I don't know if he just saw that player from TK rotating. However, Formal is going to lead the charge for Optic Gaming as they rotate over to the A bomb site. They know TK has to be going over here. Goonjar is actually sitting over here. He's going to run into a bit of trouble as Crimsix and Formal are pushing up. He pushes out. He's able to take out Crimsix. Formal with a couple shots from the IMR, able to
really
take
good
him
energy.
out. 2v2 with 30 seconds left on the clock. Neslo gets the bomb down for TK in the middle of planning. Only the third time we've seen the bomb go down this game. Ooh. Formal, Karma, Neslo, Theory, nice. Formal, Neslo at the carousel. Formal's able to take out Neslo, so it's all up to Theory, who's hiding behind the snow pile as Karma starts to push up the map, sees him, backs away with the ASM-1. Theory with a bow, try to get some shots on Karma, shots miss. He pulls out a nade. Can he get Formal off the bomb site? He's able to get Formal with the late nade. Karma, though, takes out Theory with the ASM-1. 20 seconds, not a problem for the defuse. The two-time world champion and Optic Gaming take a 2-0 lead here in Drift Search and Destroy.
Great finish, man.
The part which really made me just really appreciate that was the 3 plants. No one else so far has made it, and it just kind of tells you that extra bit of story about Drift as a map. Yeah. Pretty hard. We mention it all the time when we cast. Hard to get the bomb down. Kind of emphasizes, this is a big part of the game. It's 2v2.
He killed it.
He killed it.
You don't know that unless you do the research as well. So
yeah.
Props.
He killed it.
I'm impressed, Quentin. I'm impressed. Excited to have you back, my friend. You're definitely getting a thumbs up from me. Any X's here?
No X's. I'm just a little worried because I remember the same thing happened in Season 1.
Do it live.
We watched the video and we're like, this guy's going to win. Like, this guy is amazing. Chat gave him all the love. They're like, yeah, this guy is absolutely epic. And then came to live.
He's got to do it live.
He stumbled a lot. So for me, if I'm Paradox, I am practicing as much as I possibly can with anybody. Doesn't matter who, just practice a live environment, a setting. Get some 8s going on, pass some 8s. Practice, 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 practice.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Watch a lot of people cast, kind of learn that way. Just pick up some things.
Would you say that was better than Season 1?
Oh, without a doubt.
Intro video, yeah.
Without a doubt.
So I want to update everybody real quick who's been watching at home. Here is a look at your 5 casters who will be moving on to the second round so far. We started off with Double E. We saw Mr. Bile making it through, as well as Fattern. And we had drum roll. Paradox is going to be number 5. But guys, we went from the start. We were talking about who had the strongest cast so far. I think it's now down between Fattern and Paradox, and I want to watch both of them side by side just to get a feeling for how our returning cast-off contestants are competing so far head-to-head.
I don't think it is as close. I think Paradox takes it.
Paradox crushed it.
Can we start?
I think Paradox crushed it.
Can we start with Paradox?
You want to watch it again?
Yeah, I gotta watch this one more time.
I really think he nailed it.
I'm worried for Paradox
Round
in one
11
part.
here, drift, search, and destroy between Optic Gaming and Team Caliber. On board with Neslo, the bomb carrier for this TK squad as they try to push in the B. However, Optic is just stacked, playing patiently, and that patience is about to play off. Scumpy is able to take out Sharp. However, Neslo is right there to back up Scump. Neslo rotating back to his teammates. Effective trading going on here with about a little over a minute left. Neslo regrouping with his squad and is starting to rotate over to the A bomb site. Optic just sitting back, chilling at B, trying to see if TK is going to make another push. Karma looking over the middle of the map, the 2-time world champion. I don't know if he just saw that player from TK rotating. However, Formal is going to lead the charge for Optic Gaming as they rotate over to the A bomb site. They know TK has to be going over here. Goonjar is actually sitting over here. He's going to run into a bit of trouble as Crimsix and Formal are pushing up. He pushes out. He's able to take out Crimsix. Formal with a couple shots from the IMR, able to take him out. 2v2 with 30 seconds left on the clock. Neslo gets the bomb down.
His voice kind of irritates me when he gets to those excited moments.
Only the 3rd time we've seen the bomb go
wording
down
is
this
proper.
game. Formal, Karma, Neslo, Theory, Formal, Neslo at the carousel. Formal's able to take out Neslo, so it's all up to Theory, who's hiding behind the snow pile as Karma starts to push up the map. Sees him, backs away with the ASM1. Theory with a bow, try to get some shots on Karma. Shots miss. He pulls out a nade. Can he get Formal off the bomb site? He's able to get Formal with the late nade. Karma, though, takes out Theory with the ASM1. 20 seconds,
it's
not a problem for the
little
defuse.
over
Two-time world
inflection at
champion
times
and
for my
Optic
liking.
Gaming take a 2-0 lead
Solid
here
energy
in
throughout.
Drift, Search, and Destroy.
He kept the solo cast very entertaining. Now, I want to listen to Fattern next here because I wasn't as high on Fattern right away as you guys were, but I want to hear it back. How have both of these casters improved since Season 1? Here's Fattern one more time.
We're on board here with Neslo. He's taking this flag to the bottom underground part of the map,
just
trying to make his way back to his base. All 3 of his teammates are down. He's going to have to make a decision here, go towards the underground light side as Karma has picked up the flag for Optic. Neslo turning back around. He's going to go ahead and get Formal as Scump comes up with this huge 2-piece right there with the melee. Looks like Karma's got a nice flag cap here, and he gets taken out by Theory. Crim to clear up Theory. Goon with the last chance effort to stun Formal, not able to do so, gets turned on, and Optic has a 3-2 lead. Crimzic's going to try to push out this light side, get another flag cap. Only 2 minutes left in this game, and TK's got to make something happen if they want to tie this up. Crim putting shots down on a player. It looks like Scump is going to come up and clean up Goon, and Crimzix eventually he gets taken out. We've got Formal down to Scump trying to stay alive in TK's base, giving his team a chance to spawn in, but Sharp is going to clean him up, clear out that base, and we've got Goon staying aggressive with the bow. I like this play. He's got to make something happen in these lockers, and gets a ridiculous melee there, switching over to the ASM1. Great call because he needs to get this flag and get it out soon, making plays as Goon kills Scump, but he's not able to get Karma as Theory has taken the flag, making some kills inside lockers. He gets taken out, but Sharp there also able to grab it, but on the other side, Crim has the flag as well. Sharp's got to make it through here as Crim is trying to make it through the middle of the map, and Sharp, it looks like we're going to have a standoff here. 2 players go down for Optic. Karma last alive on that side to try and get this flag return. He looks like he's going to be able to sneak up on Neslo. He has the flag. He gets the kill, and Optic is going to take a 4-2 lead.
It's close. It's close, man. Both of these guys are really strong this season.
Can we kind of, like, we listened to some of the returning? Can we just quickly listen to Double E again?
Double E,
he was the first guy that we put through.
Yeah, and we were kind of excited about the show.
Right.
Want to see how does he stack up.
you know.
We got time for one more video. Let's show you Double E.
I want to see Double E.
And then we'll take a look.
We're going to hop back on board with Neslo here, who's going to be the flag carrier for
my
TK.
favorite voice of the day.
Theory, Sharp, and now Goon goes down. 3 down for Neslo. He's going to backtrack and go underground from B-Dom. But OG is on the hunt, and it looks like it's going to be he turns on Formal and gets the kill, but Scump responds with a quick 2-piece. Sharp and Neslo both falling simultaneously from Scump. Karma goes for the return, or excuse me, the cap. Unable to get it through. Goon tries to save the day, but Krim gets the cap, and now Formal picks up the kill. Sharp and Goon both going down to Formal, and now Krim 6 able to line up 1 shot. Looking for a 30. He now has 2 in a row, 20 and 12 thus far in the game. And he sees him. He lines him up. Useful shot from Scump, taking out Goon as he falls. Now Krim 6 goes down. TK having to do a little backtracking.
You can definitely tell the other two are much more comfortable explaining the chaos. That is CTF, and that is that S&D game by looking at the mini-map.
Moving forward simultaneously. Goon missing
I will say Pattern did a really nice job of making a confusing, super chaotic game seem pretty simple.
Speaking of putting on the hands,
and that's a strength. That is a talent in itself.
I would say
Karma taking out Goon.
Right now,
himself 22 and 17.
Doubly, though,
he picks up another kill on Theory before Sharp takes him out.
He's letting you know the exciting and important parts by changing his voice significantly more.
On board with him.
If that makes any
right, it's not constantly at the super high.
Right,
Optic able to get.
But when it is, you're like, oh, something crazy just happened. This was an important part of the game.
After taking up the kill, but Karma on the hunt. Here he is up top, takes out the kill and able to get the return.
That's perfect inflection. All right, Double E I think is number 3 from today overall in my book, but all of these casters will have plenty more opportunities to impress us. The one thing I'd say for Double E, if you're watching the show right now, first of all, congratulations on making it through. Second of all, you got to work on context. When you're doing a clip, you got to give us context, not just the play-by-play. If you go back and watch Pattern Submission, he did a fantastic job of that. Same thing with Paradox, kind of providing a little bit more insight of where we're at in the game, how much time is left, what are the crucial moments, as well as keep up the great inflections when you're calling those plays. Boys, final thoughts on today?
Good start.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start.
Solid start. I'm happy with the 5 people that we put through today.
We got a lot more coming.
We do. We actually we upped it a little bit. Last season we only did 2 selection shows. This season we're on with 3.
We're going 3. Next one is on Tuesday. Let's show you guys the full schedule of Cast Off Season 2. We're going to be coming. Thursday. And then a Tuesday show. Thursday the 23rd. Thank you, boys. Tuesday the 28th, and then we'll be back the first week of May with 2 shows, Tuesdays and Thursdays, all the way through May 22nd for our Cast-Off season finale. Now, Ben, I know you wanted to talk a little bit more about that May 12th show. Very special episode featuring your trivia, and for a first time ever, a draft.
Yeah, there's something a little bit different. My trivia does make a return. I know it was a fan favorite. Wasn't a contestant favorite, though. Some trick questions in there.
Not sure it was a fan
team
favorite.
Selection draft. This is where
Ben's fans favorite.
Everyone loved it. Don't be mean. We changed up everything in terms of how we gonna go about the process of who is gonna go through to the final couple of days.
Super week.
I'm Adam Levine.
We basically, we have a super week, essentially, is what's going to happen. The live cast at 19th, 20th, 21st, people are going to be casting into the Pro League action. But to get there, there is going to be a draft. Myself, Puckett, and Mr. X are going to be drafting 2 casters each. And we're going to give them advice, kind of pull some information of how they can work well together. And we basically go against each other with our pairs. So that's where it gets really, really exciting.
My pair is going to win.
Disagree completely. My pair is going to mop the floor.
My pairs are bigger than yours, man.
Well, your pair is inferior.
Voice-wise.
My pair's got it.
But that's where it gets extremely interesting, I think, because we last season didn't really get to help as much as I would have liked.
Right.
Whereas this time it's like, all right, these are the 2 people you have. These are the 2 people I have, and these are the 2 people you have.
Work with them a bit.
Go with it. And then we can really, really work and drill it into sort of some tips, some tricks. You get to kind of work with your co-caster as well. You know who you're going to be casting with. You can get to know them. Because last time there was a little bit of rugged edges. People trying to work together and it didn't really work out. Everyone trying to outshine each other. But it ultimately comes down to a super week. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Pump, man.
It's going to be good.
Just a few more weeks. We're kicking things off towards the end of April, finishing May 22nd. We want to thank everyone for tuning in today for the cast-off, but right here on MLG.tv/ESR. We got plenty more to come, guys. What are you talking about after this?
Pro League, baby. We're going to look at a recap, a preview as well as tonight's games, and then myself and Chance going to be casting all of the Pro League action tonight.
Wow, cast-off champion from Season 1. Getting paycheck on a regular basis working with Benson. I like this. I like it, guys. Don't go anywhere. Big matchups here for the Pro League. I'm signing out for Benson, Mr. X. Thank you for watching the cast-off. Don't go anywhere. Pro League coming up next.